Thank you. As a child, I dreamed of becoming a scientist and a writer. I love discovering new things about the world and imagining new worlds to get lost in. I, like most of us, have always loved to explore. While traditional schooling didn't click for me initially, I was blessed because I had people who loved me to support my journey. Reflexes. The people that love us the most often dream brighter on our behalf. Many of us are lucky to have those people here today. They see a light, a future within us that takes age and perspective to see. For me, one of those people was my mother, Mikkel. Together, we tried to turn little Caziah into a scientist and an artist. She bought me chemistry sets to play with and books that I would devour. More than anything else, though, she showed up for me when school was once an obstacle. But my mother, coming from a family of teachers, taught me how to keep moving forward. Eventually, school shifted from an obstacle to an opportunity, a chance to change my life and my family's lives forever. Unfortunately, as things got easier for me at school, my home life became more arduous. My mother became gravely ill. An invisible clock began to tick in my mind. No matter how hard I ran at track meets or studied for the SAT or wrote my feelings into poems, I couldn't get that ticking to stop. Many responsibilities I had to pay attention to. On many occasions, I was sure that I was losing my mind. But throughout her illness, my mother kept reminding me to keep walking, with my eyes on the horizon. With her and my grandmother at my side, I was not alone. We, the class of 2024, have pushed through insurmountable odds. Our first 2 years of college were condensed and isolating. Despite that, we built communities online through social media. When we couldn't meet in person, we learned to run organizations with limited access to older students. Ultimately, we cultivated a unique Brown experience. We made do with the hand that we were dealt, and I'm proud of us for moving through a time of such incredible hardship and for how we did it together. Standing before you today, I'm in awe. I'm in awe of the friends, classmates, and faculty that I've met here. I'm indebted to the staff that made Brown my home away from Brooklyn, to my classmates. We aren't only future doctors, professors, engineers, or lawyers. We are artists, innovators, activists, and so much more. We have each other's backs. We keep pushing ourselves forward, and I say pushing because sometimes we cannot push ourselves. It's difficult to dig deep at rock bottom. Sometimes we need help to progress. Even during the 1968 student walkout, when Black students were protesting how this institution ignored, mistreated, and excluded Black students, those brave few found a way to help themselves. They took refuge at the nearby Cogden Street Baptist Church, a remnant of the Black communities that much populated much of what is now College Hill. Even under fire, those students utilized their communities and resources to stand up for what they believe in. We must do the same. This is one of the toughest lessons I have ever learned, but I'm glad that I learned it here with you. For many of us, home is hundreds, thousands upon thousands of miles or kilometers away. For others still, the homes and families we push ourselves so hard for have been decimated and scattered. Home can be a source of stress rather than rest, requiring distance to protect our peace. The complexity and intensity of our studies requiring complete focus, which can only occur in the right spaces. That brighter future, it takes work to achieve. I'm no stranger to these challenges. When school was in session, I didn't see my family often. Last spring, my mom deteriorated at an unexpected rate. I hadn't seen her that last Christmas and New Year's, studying for job interviews, trying in my own way to buy us a little more time. I didn't know that as the new year dawned, that after 5 years of fighting, she was almost out of time. On Valentine's Day in my Africana Studies junior seminar, I received a call from a hospital in New York. I needed to go home. I barely remember the walk from Andrew's house to my dorm. I was both in my body and nowhere at all displaced. My eyes stung and blurred, and I tripped as I walked. I didn't think I'd make it to my room, much less New York. I was confronted with the reality of losing a parent. Yet again, I was burdened with the possibility of losing my mind, but I was still blessed. Friends helped me carry the weight as the world was falling apart around me. When I expressed that I needed financial support to fund the growing funeral expenses, I was floored by the influx of love and care I received from all of you. I put out a call of strength, and my friends answered me. My classmates, my faculty, staff, and alumni answered me. I needed help to keep moving forward, and my community came to my aid. For this assistance, I am forever grateful. But I also recognize that I'm extraordinarily lucky to have access to a community like Brown's. Access which should be standard for all, no exploitation required. This institution is complicit in perpetuating debilitating circumstances for marginalized peoples in this city and around the world, especially with Israel's ongoing genocide campaign in Gaza. Do not mistake my gratitude for ignorance. I am again in awe of my peers that spoke yesterday at the people's graduation about their families that have been disfigured, about the children who have lost, who had dreamed of being scientists and artists, of the many people who will never see graduation day like us. Still so, I'm thankful that the people of Providence provided me a home away from home, even under occupation. We, the class of 2024, owe much to a great number of people that have dreamed brighter and brighter on our behalf. It is now our turn to imagine the world that we wish to create. Do not forget this time that we have spent learning and growing and fighting together. Do not neglect those people all around us, around the world, that need support the way we do. If we uplift and support our wonderful and diverse communities, they will do the same for us. We can never stop walking towards a better life for all of us, even if some of us have been walking for decades or centuries towards that brighter future. Always, always remember what we have been through together. That is how one moves forward without losing their mind.